All right. We're on, Your Honor.
Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Bexar County Court at Law number 6 and the Bexar County Veterans Treatment Court. Arraignment docket. Currently, it is approximately 2 p.m. on Tuesday, March the 16th, 2021. Preliminary announcements before we get into this. Attorneys that already know that they're in contact with their client and already have conferred with the state and they know what they're going to do with their case, if as soon as possible after you get notice of this arraignment setting, get with Pat or get with me and let us know what you're doing. And we know that in advance, you can waive arraignment. Not a problem. We don't make you sit here and take up your nap time in the afternoon. But the key issues are, A, you got to know where your client is and be in contact with them. And B, you've got to have an offer from the state. Whether you accept the offer is immaterial. You just have to have the offer and know what you want to do. If you and the state can agree to something, great. If you need a week or something to finesse it, that's great. Just let us know. And that keeps you out of our arraignment docket. If you want to go to a jury trial setting, that's probably going to be late July or something, 2021. We have no idea when that's going to be. But if that's what you want to do, you're welcome to do that also. The point I'm trying to make is there's no real necessity for you to sit here and talk to me for probably 3 minutes. Because the questions I'm going to ask you are, A, are you in contact with your client? Yes, no. If not, I'm going to ask if you have any warm, fuzzy feeling you're soon going to be in contact with your client. Otherwise, I need to issue an FTA warrant on them. And then if we find them, we'll let you know where they are. B, I'm going to ask you if you received an offer from the state. And if you have, great. And if you have a plan at that point, let me know. Otherwise, the state's going to tender an offer orally to you. So at least you know where the state sits when you talk to your client about these cases. And then C, we're going to reset you for probably a week. Or if you want a jury trial, back whenever that's going to be. The next plea dockets, our standard schedule is Monday afternoons, 2 o'clock, motion to revoke probation docket. Tuesday afternoon at 2 o'clock, arraignment docket. Thursday afternoon at 2 o'clock, plea docket. So we're kind of overwhelmed at this point, and Pat would be the expert on this. But if you've got one of your cases set today and you know it's going to be a plea and you want to do it on Thursday, check with Pat and maybe she can get you in and maybe she can't. Otherwise, next Thursday until the pandemic is over. That's kind of how we're doing it. So that's the way it is, and hopefully that helps you in some capacity. Let's get into our docket. First client I've got is cause 542-869 to the Texas versus Richard Trevino, and Ricardo Ramos should be with us today.
Yes. Good afternoon, Judge. How are you?
Ricardo, are you in contact with your client?
I am, Judge.
And have you had a chance to confer with the state yet?
We've conferred. We've been emailing, and I'm hoping we can reach an agreement soon. But
right. Would you like about a week reset to see what you can do?
Sure.
All right, let's do that, Pat.
Yes, sir.
And we'll see you next week. If you get something resolved before then, call Pat or call me and let us know. Text us is probably the best way, and give us the case number and your client's name so we'll have a record of it on our phone and don't have to write it. Or Pat, how do you want to do this?
Email me. Because I need their email. I need their client's email address.
Did you give me your email address?
My email address is pbenavides@bear.org. There is no dot in between anything. But email, and if it's going to be a plea, please include your client's email address, and that will save me time.
That's good.
Okay, we'll reset Mr. Trevino for 1 week, and y'all are out of here. Thank you. Next case I have is 589-710, State of Texas versus Juan Guerra Mendez with Judge Joanne De Hoyos.
That's going to be a plea, Your Honor.
Okay, for this Thursday or later?
The 22nd, Monday the 22nd.
All good, thank you. Next case, 623-852, State of Texas versus Oscar Arturo Luna with Joseph Acevedo.
I do not have him on.
Okay, when Joseph signs in, let us know.
Yes, sir.
Cause 629-590, State of Texas versus Leroy Maldonado with Maria Brito.
Your Honor, at this point, the attorney has not appeared. The client is here, and he has said that he has been trying to get in contact with her. I believe he said that he had not talked to her in about a month, but I told him I don't know whether Miss Brito may show up.
Hey, Mr. Maldonado, do me a favor and hang around with us for about 30 minutes. If Ms. Brito hadn't shown up in 30 minutes, you can go ahead and bail and understand we're going to reset this for a week. Next Tuesday at 2 o'clock, same time, same sign-in information. And thank you, and we'll find Ms. Brito for you. Thanks.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Next case, 634-537, State of Texas versus Michael Edward Tehran with Robert Valdez.
He has not signed in yet, Your Honor.
Next case, 634-761, Jose Luis Vasquez with John Fox.
Yes, Your Honor. Good afternoon. How are you, sir?
Are you in touch with Mr. Vasquez?
Almost constantly, Your Honor.
Good for Mr. Vasquez. And have you received an offer from the state yet?
No, we were waiting on blood for the longest time. That's come back. I probably need to talk with somebody there, either
Thank
Nick
you. An
or...
offer formulated for Mr. Fox from Mr. Vasquez at this time.
Judge, I believe I sent it yesterday. Let me double check.
If they did, I missed it, Judge, but I'll look again.
You have it in front of you. Just orally tell him again, and we're done.
I don't have it in front of me right now, Judge. I'm gonna have
All right, we'll send it to Mr. Fox on email. That's your ability if you haven't already done that. And John, that'll come to you in email, and we're going to reset for next week at 2 o'clock, same time, same station. If you figure out exactly what you want to do before then, let Pat know.
Okay, it's same day next week, Judge?
Yes.
Okay, 2 o'clock. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Next case, cause 636-477, State of Texas versus Adam J. Ivy with Jose Rocha. Mr. Rocha with us today.
Yes, good morning. Good afternoon, Your Honor. How are you?
I think. Are you in contact with Mr. Ivy?
Until this morning, I had not. I believe that he showed up to your courtroom. He did call my office, and we are in contact with him. I have received an offer from the DA's office. It's just a matter of coordinating so that I can relay the offer to my client, and I can tell the court what's going on after that.
DA, do you have an offer on this theft case at this time from Mr. Rocha?
Yes, Judge, and I believe did I send that to you, Mr. Rocha?
Yes, that's what I said, Judge. Nicholas did send an offer already. I have it in my possession.
Want to reset a week and give time to talk to your client and the DA again, or whatever else you want to do?
That'll be fine. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thanks very much.
May I be excused?
You bet, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, next case I've got is called 640-291, State of Texas versus Warren O'Neill Boston. Once again with Judge Joanne DeHoyle. Pat, do you know what the status of this one is?
Yes, Your Honor. I believe that they were offered a pretrial diversion and they are going to apply. I am going to reset it for 30 days, Your Honor.
Thank you. Okay, 641-356, State of Texas versus Jonathan James Flores with Jeffrey Martinez. Jeff, are you with us today?
I do not have him yet that I know of.
Okay, we'll wait for Jeff. And if one of the clients are here when the attorney's not, we're going to do that same 30-minute wait.
Okay.
Next case I have 641-885, State of Texas versus Husam Kaniwa Alam 3. And I apologize, my pronunciation is very strange. Jeannie Bloomster with us today.
Your Honor, she is not, but I believe that the defense is here.
Mr. Almasari, are you with us today?
Well, I don't see him now, so I don't know. Maybe he got out.
Okay, well, if he comes back in, let me know.
Okay.
Next case I've got is 643-376. State of Texas versus Sarah Cecilia Zaspitia. And Suzanne Kramer, I see, is with us. Suzanne, what's going on with this case?
Judge Pat appointed me to this on March 11th, and she gave me a phone number, which I've contacted, but I haven't had her contact me back. I used to be able to email this person who works at pretrial, and they would give me whatever contact info, because she's on a PR bond, whatever information they have, but she doesn't ever return my emails anymore. So it becomes quite difficult when they're on a PR bond if nobody's contacting you back to get a good phone number. But it's only been a few days, like, well, I guess a week or less than a week. I do have a plea bargain offer from Alexis. She emailed me a PTD offer this morning. So I'm just hoping I can get a hold of her.
Let's take one more week and give you a chance to try to find her. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to issue a warrant for her.
All right. Next Tuesday,
The
same
20
time,
Yes.
same
I
back
don't know
time,
about that.
same
I'll
back
let you all
channel?
know when.
Same
Okay.
everything.
Okay,
If you find
bye.
it before then, just let Pat know. Thanks. You got
I
any
will
other
do so.
updates, Susan?
Nothing is on my calendar unless something, nope,
I didn't
okay.
see anything else.
Okay, thank you, guys.
You bet. 644-797, State of Texas versus Tyler Jeffrey Fox with Eric Hernandez. Is Eric with us today?
I am, Your Honor. Good afternoon. I do have good contact with Mr. Fox. I have received an offer from Mr. Maroon. However, we asked to be transferred to County Court 6 from County Court 11 because Mr. Fox wanted to be interviewed by the Veterans Treatment Court, and I understand that has not happened.
All right. Is Mr. Fox, excuse me, is he still in County Court 11?
No, Your
No,
Honor.
no, no. The
he's in
case has
our-
been transferred here from 11, but we asked for it to be transferred so he could be interviewed by VTC.
By the VTC. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, so we just
Okay,
need to see what we can do to make that happen.
Okay, Mr. Hernandez, after all this is finished, I will send you the person that you need to contact, the email address and his work phone number, if that's okay with you.
That works.
Okay.
Chris not with us on this docket today?
No, Your Honor, he could not make it this time.
Okay. So let's reset him for a week to give him time to get up with the VTC.
Okay.
All right, Judge. Have a good afternoon.
Next case I've got 646-629, State of Texas versus Luis Andre Martinez.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good morning. Good afternoon, Judge. I am in contact with Mr. Martinez. We have received an offer. You could set us for the 23rd, next Tuesday at 2 p.m. That would give me enough time to go over the offer with him.
Can do. Pat, all good with you?
Of course, Your Honor.
May I be excused, Judge?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
See you, Judge.
Any other cases today?
Yes, sir.
Next case I've got 647-050, State of Texas versus Alia Carmichael with Adam Flores. Adam with us today.
I don't have him checked in, Your Honor.
We'll wait for them. That's a 230 case also. And it's only
Yes,
280.
Your Honor.
Got anybody from the 230 docket here already?
Your Honor,
Judge, I'm here.
Colin Cobbs.
I am, Judge. I didn't realize y'all had a 2:30 separate one. I thought I was just really
Yeah,
early.
I had to. We have, I don't know how many scheduled, so.
And Judge, I have actually already conferred with Miss O'Connor on Laura Rogers' case. She is going to talk to her chief, see if maybe, just maybe, my counter is acceptable. I do have an offer from them, but I'm going to wait and hear back to see if they're okay with potentially a PTD on it first.
Okay, all good. Let me find you on my sheet here. Your client's name is Miss Rogers, is that correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
I got you.
Can we get 14 days, Judge? My next Thursday afternoon is swamped already.
My Pat wants to give him a couple of weeks to Tuesday, a week after next Tuesday. Will that work?
Perfect.
Okay. Your Honor, Jeffrey Martinez, the 2 o'clock has checked in, Your Honor.
Okay.
It's Jonathan Flores is the client.
Jeff, you with us today?
I am, Your Honor. I don't have a video, but I am present. I've phoned.
I've got you down for case 641-356, State of Texas versus Jonathan James Flores. Are you in contact with Mr. Flores?
I am, Your Honor. And he has a companion case as well.
Yeah, he certainly does. I apologize. They've got 641-357 also. And have you had an offer from the state on these two cases yet?
I've not, Your Honor. We were waiting for a PTD decision. I did see the discovery. We were waiting on since the last hearing on the videos. I did get e-discovery notice. The videos came in, so I would inquire from the state if the PTD if they can make that decision today or need time to review those videos.
They've got a video on a handgun case.
I got about 4 or 5 body cams. It looks like it's a 17-year-old, Your Honor. So that's why I'm trying hard to get him PTD. 17-year-old, 2 doors down from his house.
Okay, state. I mean, have you already received offers from the state on both these cases, or you say you're waiting on seeing the videos, or what did you tell me?
I'm waiting on an offer. They were going to wait to. The state wanted to watch the videos before they decided on whether or not they'd be agreeable to allow me to apply to the PTD.
State, is that correct? Is that your status?
That's correct, Judge.
Let's reset a week. Do I give you enough time to do that, state, or you need 2 weeks?
1 week is fine, Judge.
All right. All good. We'll see you guys in a week.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
Comes up with information the other side needs to know before a week, you'll go ahead and call. Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, going back to 230 docket.
Judge, I'm here. Memorial on Brandon Ochoa, case number 650515.
I got you, Mr. Memorial. Let me find you on my sheet.
I need to confer with the state judge to get an offer on this, please.
And this is on Brandon Ochoa, is that correct?
Yes, Judge.
You are in contact with Mr. Ochoa, correct?
I am, Judge. He should be logging in about 2:30.
And did you say you have already received an offer from the state?
I have not, Judge.
Okay.
I need to confer with the state.
Offer this time, or are you waiting on evidence of some kind?
Judge, I just requested the crash report yesterday. We're just trying to locate and see what the extent is of what happened before I can extend an offer.
How much time you need?
A week is fine, but I'll get it done here within the next couple of days.
All right. Let's go ahead and reset a week for next Tuesday at 2. Same time, same station, hopefully with more information. Will that work?
Judge, I cannot do 2 o'clock. I have a dentist appointment.
Ooh, that'd be bad.
Can we do
Let's
the following
reset
week?
it for 2 weeks, and if everything gets resolved, if that's okay.
Leave it on 1 week with the understanding that Mr. Memori is excused and doesn't need to be here. But in the meantime, he and the state can get together and maybe come up with a plan. Will that work?
Yes, Judge.
Yeah, you don't need to be here next Tuesday, but just let us know at the earliest ability whether you and the state receive their offer, whether that's going to work, or what you need a trial or whatever you need.
Yes, Judge.
All right,
That's
thanks.
fine. Thank
May I
you.
be excused?
You bet.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Pat.
Let's
Bye.
see.
Bye-bye.
Judge Oscar Hernandez, I'm here from the 2 o'clock,
2 o'clock. Stand by.
629338.
What's your client's name? I'm sorry.
David Sherwood Hill.
I don't think I have him on here.
I don't see.
I have to see what happened with him.
I don't know why I received an arraignment.
Excuse me, what?
I don't know why I received an arraignment. He was supposed to be the veterans treatment a year ago, was the last I talked to him.
It was on the old one, but on your new
Oh,
one. it got
I
deleted.
think he was a participant, was he not?
Yes, yes.
Okay, he's just been, they're taking care of the dismissal. I believe he's graduating. You don't need to be here.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure. Mr. Herbst, who have you got today?
Good morning, good afternoon, Your Honor. I've got Timothy Hand, 629703. He was in Veterans.
I believe that's the same thing, Judge. I believe.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah.
I believe Mr. Hands is a VTC as well. He's been taken care of. He was a graduate.
Case has been dismissed as of yesterday.
Yeah, so you don't need to be here, Mr. Herbst.
Very good. May I be excused?
Good job, counsel. You won another one. You bet.
Thank you, Judge. Always a pleasure.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Brother
Stay
Kirby,
safe.
we haven't talked to you yet. Let's see.
Actually, all we have here, Kirby Whalen is here, Your Honor. And I need to see it.
Goodbye, doctor. I see Kirby.
Yes, sir. He's on the 2:30 docket, Your Honor.
All right, let me look for you, sir.
It is Jonathan Sanchez.
It's case 651887.
Got him. And are you in contact with Mr. Sanchez?
As of 1 o'clock this afternoon.
All right, that's good enough. Have you received an offer from the state on this case yet?
Yesterday.
You need about a week to talk to your client and talk to the state again and finesse all this stuff and maybe work a deal and maybe need a trial, whatever you want to do.
That'll work.
All right, let's reset you for a week. You got any other cases with us today?
No, that's it.
You're out of here. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.
Well, the 2:30 still have 5 minutes.
We'll just stand by. Mr. Maldonado still with us? Leroy Maldonado?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I was just gonna say your 30 minutes is up. You're welcome to hang around and see if she shows. Otherwise, we will try to contact her. We're gonna reset you for next week at 2 o'clock, same thing. If we can find her before then, she should contact you before then. Fair enough?
Yes, sir.
Thanks for your help, sir.
Thank you.
Adam Ivy. I thought I saw him on here.
I do see Adam.
Yeah, he's on here.
Audio.
Okay.
Is that a 2:30?
Mr. Ivy, your attorney has already talked to the judge. It is going to be reset already for next week. And he'll be in contact with you, okay? You can leave.
Can you hear us, Mr. Ivy?
He must have left. I don't see him on here anymore.
I see him on there still. He's in a green shirt.
He's
there he is.
having trouble with his audio.
Yeah, I see him.
Yeah, he's still having trouble with his audio.
Oh, hello?
Yes, can I help you, Mr. Garcia?
I had a court hearing today at 2:30.
Okay, who is your attorney?
Was Lisa Voig.
Okay, well, she may be coming on. It's not 2:30. You just remain there, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
And Bob Barron
Yes, sir.
texted me right before this hearing, and he's got a defendant named Daryl King. The
Yes, Your Honor.
Kelly's screen is on him,
Yes,
and they're finessing a plea bargain with the state.
okay.
Reset that for a week so they get that figured out, and then they've got a defendant named Mario Padilla who is applying for pretrial diversion to reset that for 30 days.
Okay,
I guess Kelly's on both of those.
and it's a pretrial. Yes, sir. And Andrew Priest has come in, Your Honor. Eric Reynolds has come in, Your Honor. They're coming in now.
Okay, Eric, I see you. Let's see what we got going here.
Norma
Judge.
Stennis.
Morning or afternoon.
Howdy. Eric, I've got you with Norma Cisneros, 652-859. Are you in contact with Ms. Cisneros?
I am, Judge. I spoke with her this morning.
And have you received an offer from the state on this case yet?
Judge, I sent out an email earlier this morning, probably about 10 o'clock-ish. I have not received a response yet, but I did just send it out this morning.
Do you have an offer on this ABI at this time?
Yes, Judge. I believe we had this case before. Are you new attorney on this case?
I am,
No,
yes. And I,
Okay.
go ahead.
Yes, it is a new one, Your Honor, because this was one that one of the attorneys never showed.
Okay. All right. Yes, sir. I have an offer for you. It's 1/2, a $400 fine, court costs, 60 hours of community service, an APSE course, and a no contact order with Ashley Soriano, Carlos Soriano, and restitution, if any, to Ashley Soriano and Carlos Soriano.
Is that regular probation or deferred?
That is regular probation. And I believe you sent me an email with a phone number to call you. Is that correct?
Just so you had it in the future.
Okay, yeah. And if you want to confer on this anymore, we can talk about it more. Obviously, that offer isn't final.
Sounds good. I appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem.
Steven, let's just reset you for next Tuesday at 2. And in the meantime, y'all can, you can chat with your client and the DA at your ability, and then let us know. Just let Pat know before then if you want to avoid the actual docket on Tuesday. That's what you want to do.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate that.
Bye-bye.
Okay, we've got several attorneys that has come in, Your Honor, on the 2:30.
Good. Let me back up.
Yeah, start from the beginning.
Okay, I've got cause number 647050, State of Texas versus Alia Carmichael. I have Miss Carmichael present, it appears. Is Adam Flores with us?
Not yet, Your Honor.
I'm present, Your Honor. I'm right here.
Oh, okay, there she is.
Okay. Obviously, you're in contact with your client. Have you received an offer on this case yet?
No, Your Honor, I need to talk to the ADA, and I'm sure we could make some. Hopefully, we'll agree today.
State, do you have an offer at this time?
6 months deferred, $300 fine, court costs, 40 hours community service, an APSE course.
So she doesn't qualify for pretrial diversion. Is her first offense?
We can talk about it after. Do you have my email?
Yes. Be Adam S Flores at yahoo.com.
Okay, I'll email you.
Yeah. So be Adam S as in Sam Flores at yahoo.com.
Adam, let's go ahead and set this for a week. And if y'all get an understanding on pretrial diversion application, we'll reset it for 30 days so you can do that. Fair enough?
Fair enough, Your Honor.
All right. You got any other cases with us today, or is that it?
No, Your Honor. We set it for a week then.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Flores. Thank you, Ms. Carmichael.
May I be excused, Your Honor?
You bet.
Thank you.
Next case I've got 648369, State of Texas versus Elicionci Rodriguez Huerta with William Brooks. Will, I see you out there.
Hi, Judge.
Are you in contact with your client?
I am not tangentially, Judge, but he's a guest of our federal government at the moment.
Is this like a ICE thing, ICE hold or something?
Correct, Judge. He's got a deportation proceeding pending.
Okay, I'm going to have to issue an FTA warrant on him. If he shows up and they let him go, let us know, and we'll pull that warrant. And if we find him and we can do something, we'll call you and let you know.
Understood.
Got any other cases with us today?
That's it, Judge.
Okay. Have a good day. Thanks.
Appreciate it. You too.
Next case I've got call us number 648384, State of Texas versus Carissa Navarro with Philip Lambert. Philip, are you with us today?
Your Honor, that's a plea.
Got it. Next case I've got 648804, State of Texas versus Alan Canedo with Rochelle Acevedo. I see Rochelle out there. Rochelle, are you in contact with Mr. Canedo?
I am, Judge. I thought he was on. I sent him the Zoom information.
Have you received an offer on this case?
I did, Your Honor, and I spoke to him earlier and relayed the offer. I think I just need to have just an opportunity to give him the details of that offer.
Will a week give you enough time to chat with him and the state and whoever else?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's just reset for next Tuesday at 2. And if you determine what you're going to do before then, just contact Pat, let her know, and you don't have to show up next Tuesday at 2.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
May I be excused?
You betcha. Next case I've got 649590, State of Texas versus Summer on Healthy Arena with Andrew Priest. Is Andrew with?
I'm here on that, Judge.
And are y'all in contact with Miss Tiarina?
I did talk to her for the first time this morning.
Great. And have you received an offer at this time?
I have, Judge. However, I believe there's a discovery issue. I've been conferring with the state. We haven't received the body cam video or the co-ban video on this case. Videos were uploaded, but they were unrelated to this case.
State, what's going on with videos on the Tiarina case?
I requested them today, Judge.
How long do you anticipate it takes for y'all to get them and get them to the defense?
They should be there by next Tuesday.
Okay, let's reset a week with the understanding if the defense doesn't get all the stuff in time to be able to look at it, we'll reset another week after that. Just call Pat and let her know, Andrew.
I will. Thank you, Judge.
All right. Thanks.
May I be excused?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Next case I've got 649610, State of Texas versus Assam Irani with Zachary Munoz, excuse me. Zach, are you out there today?
Your Honor, that's going to be a plea, I believe.
Okay.
Or no, I believe that, I'm sorry, the attorney is out sick and he asked for a reset on that, I believe.
Okay. Is the defendant here today? Do we know?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Reset down. Cause 650382, State of Texas versus Jonathan Quiros with Juan Aguilera. Juanito,
I'm here, Judge.
Out there lurking. Are you in touch with Mr. Quiros?
Judge, yes, I'm in touch with Mr. Quiros, and Ms. O'Connor had emailed me an offer this morning. Same situation that Mr. Prees. We don't have the Cobans or the body cams, and she's going to try to get those to see possibly about whether my client could be a obstruction of highway. It's a low ethoxylizer reading, and from my understanding, he meets all the requirements. He was polite, wasn't belligerent or anything, but I think Ms. O'Connor needs to look at the videos to make sure that is in fact.
I got you. Hey, this time do you have an offer even though the defense hasn't seen the videos yet?
I sent him the offer, Judge.
Okay. You want to reset for a week? Does that give the state enough time to try to get the defense the video?
Yes, Judge.
All right, all good. Let's do that. Juanito, is that okay with you?
That's fine. And Pat, you have my correct email address?
Yes, right? Yes. I'm so sorry. I apologize.
You keep sending it to the
I know.
Judge, you need to sanction her for that. You know that I'm the number one Aguilera in your court.
He cannot sanction me too hard. Trust me.
let me tell you the first rule of County Court 6. Don't anger the court coordinator.
I was just going to say, I got Pat's back on this. So anyone got a problem with Pat?
Thank you. Thank you, Nick.
Okay. Robert, I've got you down for a Michael Edward Tehran, cause 63457. Are you in touch with Mr. Tehran? I'm assuming?
Yes, sir. We are in touch, and I just need time. I just got the offer yesterday. I need a week to look at the video, talk to him.
Let's reset a week, and then Robert, if you figure out what you're going to do before the week, just call Pat and let her know.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Betcha. You got any more cases today, or is that it?
That's it.
No, we have one more.
Oh, one more.
3:30 though.
But at 3:30.
He has one at 3:30, Your Honor.
3:30. I forgot about 3:30.
Who do you have at 3:30?
Seth Powell.
Seth Powell.
I'm looking.
Should be near the last, Your Honor. It was reset from February 9th.
And since I'm just getting the file as we speak.
Got it. On Seth Aaron Powell, 641284.
Yes, and
y'all determine what you want to do.
They will review. They were going to review my letter and the file and then get back with me.
Mr. Valdez comes up with some incredibly wonderful, poignant letters on these cases. So be ready for that when you get to read one of Robert's letters. And try not to cry on it and get it all, messed up, because you know how that works. So I assume State, you haven't had a chance to look at that yet. Is that correct?
Judge, I did. I emailed him back last week. My chief did deny deferred, so I assumed we were setting it for trial.
Well, I guess we're going to set it for trial.
All right.
Okay.
Set for trial, which is probably July of 2025, Robert. I'm not real sure.
August.
July, or not August, please.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. Then I'll figure out a date for you, Mr.
Okay. Thank you, Pat.
Thanks,
Don't
Robert.
worry, Mr. Valdez.
Thank you, Judge.
You bet. All right. Let me see where I was. $30 cases.
Zoom hearing.
I've got 650476. No, that's
Let me call you back.
I've got 650530, State of Texas versus Reginald Darren Thompson with George Sharman. Is Mr. Sharman with us today?
I am here, Judge.
Yeah, I see you hiding out in your tunnel there. I assume you're in contact with Mr. Thompson?
He's here today, Judge. You want to talk to him?
Mr. Thompson, military?
No, don't believe so.
Did you want a 4-year reset so you can go join the military and do good and come back and get VTC?
Sounds like a deal to me, but I don't know if he wants to do that.
Have you received an offer from the state yet?
I have not.
State, you have an offer from Mr. Sharman on Mr. Thompson.
I emailed it earlier today. I can email it again if you don't have it.
If you haven't received that, George, call Alexis and she'll send it to you again. In the meantime, will a week give you enough time to determine what you want to do on this case after you get the offer?
Right, then I have to look through some discovery. It's a pretty new case, I think.
What do you miss
yeah.
about discovery?
So I'll, if you want to give me 30 days, that'd be great.
When was the offense date on this thing? Like within a month?
Let's see. I just had it.
Well, Pat, let's go ahead and reset this 30 because I know it's going to take the state a while to get George's discovery, and then I know it takes him a while to pick it all apart.
Yeah.
Your Honor, he also has other cases.
And
can I excuse Mr. Thompson, Judge? Can we excuse Mr. Thompson for the time being?
Yes.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mr. Thompson. Pat, what other cases, what time frames do we have on the other case?
3 o'clock, Cedric Bermudez. He is a veteran. I don't know what's happening with him, and Chris is not here.
I've got Joshua Wendell Klein, 624-749. And then once again, George, I assume you're in contact with Mr. Klein.
Yes.
And have you received an offer or discovery on that?
I think both of them want to get in VTC, Judge, and I have been referring them to your admin staff.
Your Honor, if I remember correctly, Mr. Klein, they had issued with him and they had put him as someone that had been refused or not eligible. I don't know whether this is the one that was in California.
Yeah, if I recall, Judge, this guy, it had something to do with courtesy supervision or something like that. And he was rejected from the VTC, but I did come up with an offer for Mr. Klein.
And have you already sent that off to Mr. Sharman?
I have not, but I also wanted to let Mr. Sharman know that the blood discovery is on the 4th floor. It has arrived and it's awaiting to be picked up on the 4th floor at the courthouse.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
George, why don't we just reset this one with the other case 30 days, give you time to do what you need to do. Will that work?
All right.
And and also Cedric Bermudez, he is a veteran. I do not know whether he has applied, where he is in the process or not, Your Honor.
I think we are in the process with him.
Okay.
And I think he's going through with it.
Has he already interviewed with the VTC guy?
I think he's probably in the process now.
All right, well, let's just.
This is the guy that
VTC pending and see what goes on with that.
Yes, Your Honor.
I think we had a scram problem with him, maybe.
Why does that sound familiar?
No, that's a different guy. Never mind. I don't mean to,
That's okay. All right.
I'm this guy. No, I'm getting him confused with somebody else.
Where are we on your VTC applicant that I just hit with scram? Is he actively in the process of getting into the VTC?
I told him to get into the VTC, and so we're urging him to get in touch with your admin staff, and that was my last conversation with him.
Okay, you got anybody else you want to talk about?
That should be it, Your Honor.
All right, George, you're out of here. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
We're at Jacob Garcia with Voight at 2:30.
Got it. Cause number 651-621, State of Texas versus Jacob on Hill Garcia with Lisa Voight. Lisa, are you with us today?
At this point, she is not checked in, Your Honor.
Okay. And next case I've got is 651-909, State of Texas versus Amanda Alicia Garcia with Fernando Cortez. Have we seen Fernando yet?
Yes,
Judge, I'm here.
Oh, good.
I received an offer from the DA. Would like to get a trial setting, please.
Trial setting, okay.
And I assume you're in contact with your client. Would that be correct?
I am, Your Honor.
We're going to give you a jury trial setting for July 17th, 2025. Will that work for you?
Perfect.
I thought it.
Thank you, Judge.
Any other cases with us today, or is that it?
That's it,
That's
Judge.
it.
All right, thanks.
Thank you, Judge.
Next case I've got 652-913, State of Texas versus McLeod, Gervais, Glay, with Brian O'Donnell, and I see Brian with us.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Brian, are you in contact with Mr. McLeod, or Mr. Glay, rather?
Yes, Your Honor, I am.
And have you received an offer from the state on this case yet?
This is a case where there's another case at intake, Your Honor, and it's waiting to be filed.
What is the new case going to be?
Judge, it's innovating. I've been trying to find this file so I could file it myself, but every time I try to get a hold of someone, I get backdoored or sent another direction. I can't locate the physical file, and without the physical file, I cannot submit my PC affidavit and everything that needs to be filed along with it. So
I reset 30 days and see if you can get your ducks in a row in that time. Does that give you enough time to figure it out?
Of course, Judge.
And I just want you to know that I came across another case of his. Let me see if I can find it, and I'll send whatever it shows on mine. I don't know whether there's a file or it's just showing up as a summons or one of those kinds. So I'll let y'all both know, okay?
Okay. I guess, Brian, you got any other cases with us today, or is that it?
I do have another case, Your Honor. It's on the 330 docket, page 11, Rodney Natal.
And Judge, on that one, Mr. O'Donnell, that was the one I emailed you about. Also, I'm trying to I see what you're seeing. I'm just trying to get approval for it, and then we should be able to take care of that pretty swiftly.
Okay, and Brian, you are in touch with Mr. Nuttall, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And state, how long do you anticipate what you need to do being done?
A week, Judge.
All right, let's reset a week for next Tuesday then.
Your Honor, I'm going to be out of the office on that date. Is it possible to maybe 2 weeks?
Sure, let's do 2 weeks for Brian.
Yes, Your Honor.
Got anybody else, Brian, or is that it?
I believe that's it, Your Honor. Thank you. Maybe
Lisa Voigt has come in, Your Honor.
All right, thanks.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Lisa, are you with us?
Hi, sir.
There you are. We've got you on K. I can't read the number, but it's Jacob Angel Garcia. And the DWI case, are you in touch with Mr. Garcia?
Yes, I am.
And have you received an offer from the state yet?
Yes, I have.
And what do you want to do?
This is a pretty new case to me. I haven't had time to digest everything yet. So I need like
Will a week be enough time to cipher on it?
a week. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, was that enough time for you?
Okay. Yeah.
All I really need to know is, if you're going to work it out, that's great. And if you're not, and you need a jury trial, I need to know that one way or the other.
Okay.
She has other cases, Your Honor.
All right. What other time frames do we have for Lisa?
Michael Paz was on at 3:30.
Yes, Your Honor.
Looking.
It's the third one starting the 3:30.
3:30?
Yes, Your Honor.
2:30, that would be an issue. Got it. Michael David Foz, 633-813. I assume you're in contact with Mr. Foz.
Yes, I am.
And have you received an offer from the state on this case yet?
Yes, I have.
And do you know what you want to do yet?
I think we need to go to trial on that one.
Okay.
All right, jury trial setting.
That should be
Only two?
That's all that I'm aware of.
That's it, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, Lisa. You're out of here.
Thank you. Okay, bye-bye.
All right, you left off with Cassia Howard with Ashley.
654-137, State of Texas for Cassia R. Howard with Ashley Morgan. And we have Ashley. Ashley, I assume you're in contact with Miss Howard. Is that correct?
I am, Judge. Yes.
And I assume you received an offer from the state and you told them to stick it where the sun don't shine. Is that true?
I haven't told him that yet, but I am still missing.
But you have received an offer?
I received an offer. I'm just missing a dash cam so I can see the stop.
Will a week give you enough time to figure out what you want to do with this case?
I would prefer 2 weeks, just for the sake of
Let's give Ashley 2 weeks.
What, Ashley, what do you need?
the dash cam, the stop.
Gotcha.
Ban. So
I can get that.
So Ashley, got any others today, or is that it?
I have one more, Jorge Medina.
What time is that set?
I think the same time, Judge.
3 o'clock. I'm looking.
Yes.
I got you on a Jorge Alberto Medina, 648317. Are you in contact with Mr. Medina, I assume?
Yes, I just texted him.
And have you received an offer from the state on this one?
They do. I'm going to have him come watch his video. If I could just have 2 weeks on this one as well. The main reason is next my son's birthday, and I'm going to be at his school with birthday treats.
No problem. So Pat, 2 weeks on this one?
Of course.
And Ashley, if you, I made an announcement earlier before this time frame that if you guys out there on the attorney side know what you want to do with the case, and you're in contact with your client, you've already received an offer from the state, and if you work something out, great. If you call Pat, or rather email her is the best way apparently. Email Pat and let her know what you want to do. You don't have to show up at these dockets. We'll just take care of it. As far in advance of the actual docket as possible would be helpful.
What are your reasons for trial, Judge? Do we have, like, I know that everybody's dying to know, but do we have jury sittings yet?
Well, we're giving jury settings, and right now we are scheduling in August. I started in July thinking maybe by then. It's whenever they open.
Okay. All right. Good. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. All right, let me back up here. Where are we at?
Abel Dominguez with Heather.
Yeah, I got cause 620-710 City of Texas versus Heather Ann Hensley with Abel Dominguez. Is Abel with us today?
At this point, I don't have him signed in.
Is Derek Ritchie with us today?
He has not signed in, but his client has, and I do know that they have offered the DAs have sent him an offer.
Okay, let's wait and see if Mr. Ritchie shows up.
Okay.
Is Loretta Hewitt here today?
She has not. Now, Your Honor, on this one, this is the second time that Miss Hewitt has not shown up on Mr. Leidecker. I did send her a notice that she failed to come last week, that she needed to be here this week so that she could explain why she failed to appear. And at this point, she has not shown. Now, whether she comes in, it's 3 o'clock and it's only 2:54. I don't know.
Is she appointed or retained?
She is appointed.
All right, well, let's give her till 3:30 to show up today. If she doesn't show up today, appoint somebody new and very competent for Mr. Lideker, and we'll give Miss Hewitt another case whenever she has time to do it. How's that?
Okay, Your Honor.
And let me backtrack and see who we missed from day one here. Did Maria Brito ever show up?
No, Your Honor.
Jeannie Bloomster ever show up?
No, Your Honor.
Zachary Munoz ever show up?
No, remember, Your Honor, I told you he asked for a reset.
Oh, okay. There you go. Jesse Sanchez? Nope, we already reset that one. So
Yeah.
Kelly Green, we did that one.
Yes, Your Honor.
Lisa Voigt showed up, we did that one.
Yes.
Abel Dominguez, we're still waiting on. Derek Ritchie, we're waiting on.
Yes.
Loretta Hewitt, we're still waiting on. Edward Bartlemy, is Ed with us today?
He has not come in yet either, Your Honor.
How about little Ernie Acevedo?
No, Your Honor. The next one that I have is Paul Vasquez was on.
Not really 3 o'clock yet. So let's just sit tight.
Exactly. But Paul is here.
I got Paul. Are you ready to go? Let's see what you got here.
Yeah, Judge, I just have two. I have David Rios. That was a fairly new case.
Let's talk about 636-369 State of Texas versus David Lee Rios. I assume you are in contact with your client.
Yep.
And have you received an offer from the state?
I don't believe so because this case was so new. I think we're only about 2 or 3 weeks old. Is that right, Nick?
The state works very quickly. State, do you have an offer on this case yet? No, the state works very slowly.
Yeah, I'm thinking slow today too, Judge. What's the cause number, Judge?
It's David Lee Rios, 636-369. Harassment.
And those are not old cases. I mean, new cases.
No, that's a pretty old case.
Yeah.
That's a perfect case for Paul because Mr. Vasquez harasses me constantly.
That I do.
Give me a second, Judge.
Okay. And Judge, the only other one I had was Annabelle Narvaez. Can we just set him for trial?
And
He's
that one's supposed to be?
He's on the second to last page, the very bottom.
He's a 330, Your Honor, and jury trial.
Well, this is weird. Hold on, David Rios.
Yes.
We got different cause numbers. It's supposed to be a DWI, right, Paul?
Well, he's got two cases. He has two cases.
His harassment was a newer case that we just.
That's why. Okay.
Processed him on like 2 weeks ago. It might be an older case because it was filed at large and we just found out about it.
I think that's what's going on. And the DWI is a pretty new case as well. No, DWI is old. It's the harassment.
Mm-hmm.
And he also has, Paul, I don't know if you know this, it looks like he's got a stalking.
No, I don't. Has it been filed?
It's awaiting filing, but it's.
Oh, okay. There's another one.
Yeah, there's another one. And that offense date is 1/24/2021.
Okay, so is that a felony?
That's a felony.
Okay.
Has it been filed or is there an active warrant or is it awaiting filing?
No, it's awaiting filing.
Okay. What's the offense date on the harassment, Nick? Can you have it offhand?
Yeah, 1 second. The offense date on the harassment is 8/12/2019.
So that the stalking then is a year later.
Yeah.
On January. Okay.
January 2021.
Yep. Okay.
Hey, can you go forward on the misdemeanors even though there's a felony pending on this case?
I mean, it hasn't been filed, Judge. So as far as I'm concerned, I mean, I can reach out to him just to cover my bases and make sure. But as far as I'm concerned, it hasn't even been filed yet. So.
Have you got offers on both the pending misdemeanors for Paul this time, or can you send them to him?
I sent him
I have one for the DWI.
For the DWI.
Yeah.
And not yet on the harassment, Judge, but I'm sure that it would be worked into the DWI offer at some point.
How about we take another week and give the state a chance to craft the big deal of the day for you and send it to you? Will that work?
That's fine. And hey, Nick, are you showing who the intake prosecutor is on that stalking case?
Second. Hasn't even been assigned one yet, Paul.
Okay. All right. So we're early on that one.
For sure. I last show it being folder and prosecution guide being sent to intake. So I don't think it's been received yet.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Thanks, Alan. What are we doing on Annabelle Narvaez?
Well, that one's going to be set for trial.
Okay. Jury trial setting on that one? Got it.
That's all I've got.
All right. Thanks. While you're out of here.
Thanks.
Next case I've got is Mary Pedrazak. Is Mary with us today?
Mary's with you, Judge.
Yes. I've got cause 637-223, State of Texas versus Fred Vasquez. Are you in contact with Mr. Vasquez?
Yes, Judge, I am, and we would like to proceed with from the state.
Have you have not received an offer yet?
No, we would like to proceed with the offer. I spoke with Mr. Vasquez, yes.
Just reset for a plea, in other words?
Yes.
Okay, I'll get with you, Mary, and I'll give you all I just need his email address.
Yes, ma'am. You want me to email that to you?
Yes, please. Thank you.
You got it.
Got any other cases today, Mary?
Not today, Judge.
All right, we'll take a nap. Have a lovely day.
Thank you.
Okay, is Brent Coffee with us today?
Your Honor, that's a plea.
Okay. And Therese Hunsinger with us today.
That was dismissed.
Way to go, Therese. And Joseph Aguilera. Mick, I see you out there lurking.
Good morning or good afternoon, Judge.
Are you in contact with Mr. Fuente or Miss Fuente, excuse me?
Yes, sir, I am.
And we have two cases. We've got a criminal mischief and a controlled substance case.
Yes, sir. We have an offer, which at this time we would like to decline, but if I could have a moment or like an email back and forth, I believe the offer came from Nicholas. We would consider an offer, but not a conviction that he is offering.
All right,
Nicholas, I don't know if he heard that.
I heard you.
Nicholas, if I can email you a couple of certificates that she's done in the last 6 months.
Yeah, yeah. We did.
I don't have them with me. They're in my file at the office, and I'm in the school parking lot.
That's no problem.
You want to take a week and y'all try to get together and figure it out?
Judge, if you'd be very kind if you could give me a week. Thank you.
I appreciate the next Tuesday at 2. And if you figure it out before then, just email Pat and let her know.
Okay. Thank you, Judge. Thank you. May I be excused?
You bet. Jaime Aldape with us today.
Your Honor, that's a jury trial.
Okay. And Itza Martinez, I see we have with us today on Hugo Alvarado 652-127. And are you in contact with your client at this time?
Yes, Judge, I am in contact with him.
And have you received an offer from the state yet?
Yes, Judge, we received an offer. However, we would request just additional time to review discovery and just to negotiate some of the terms on that offer, Judge.
Will a week give you enough time?
I believe so, Judge. Thank you.
Let's reset for next Tuesday at 2 and go there.
Thank you, Judge.
Thanks. Any more today or is that it?
That was it, Judge.
All right, thanks. On the 330 dockets and then 303. Anybody here from the attorney side on the 330 docket?
I'm here on the 3 o'clock docket.
You are?
Yes, Mr. Buckaliman.
So am I.
Let me back up. And let's see who we got from, Mr. Bartolome is with us. Stand by. I got you, Ed, on Victor Robert Limon, 630-645.
Yes.
I assume you're in contact with your client?
I am, Your Honor.
And have you received an offer from the state yet?
They were looking into something else that we talked about. I probably need another week to come back and see where we are.
Let's do that.
That's where we left it when we were here last week.
Got any other cases with us today or is that it?
That's it, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll see you next week. Thanks, Ed.
Next Tuesday?
Next Tuesday at 2. Same
Bye.
ID information and password information.
Thank you, dear.
And Melissa, what do I have you down on today?
Jenny Novak.
Jenny Novak, yeah, go ahead and explain to him. I took her off, but go ahead and explain what has happened with her, please.
Okay. Last week, I conferred with the state. They gave me an offer. Because I wasn't unavailable, we did a short reset for this week. During that time period, she picked up 2 new cases. She is in custody. I need to confer with the state to see if the plea offer has changed and go from there. But she picked up 2 new cases.
What are the offenses that she's involved in now? Alleged.
The two new cases is a DWI, open container, and a failure to ID. The original 2 cases that I received an offer on was a DWI and a possession charge.
Okay, so is there a felony pending somewhere, state, we think?
I don't think it's a felony, Judge.
She does have a parole hold that expires in 3 weeks. But no felony.
Yeah, no felony, Judge.
Oh, okay, good. We take another week and give the state a chance to see if they can make you the other DWI is brand new. It may take you a while to get discovery on it, I guess, is our big.
Yes, either a week or even 2 weeks. I don't have, The discovery I have on the 2 new cases are just the police reports. The videos I received have nothing to do with her case. I received the wrong videos on the 2 new cases. I did file a motion.
Yeah, we've been dealing with that across the board, and I emailed some people today about that. You're not the only person who's been dealing with that.
Okay. If the state were to offer some type of probation, we could probably resolve this in a week.
Well, let's do this. Let's reset for 2 weeks, worst case scenario. If you get it figured out in a week, just email Pat and let her know. And otherwise, this gets complicated and you guys got to wrestle and do all that stuff. So that's all good.
Yes, we do.
All right. Thanks, Melissa.
Thank you.
Thank you, Melissa. Judge William Bergman on Rodney Johnson is here.
Got it. 633-619, City Texas versus Rodney Jerome Johnson, William Bergman, UCW. And Mr. Bergman, are you in touch with Mr. Johnson?
Yes, Your Honor.
And have you received an offer from the state?
Yes, we have, Your Honor.
What do you want to do?
Actually, Your Honor, I contacted the state, and I think we're going to confer after the docket.
I'm sorry, you're going to do what now?
If we can confer after the docket with the state.
How about we just reset you 1 more week to give you time to confer all you want? Will that work?
Yeah, it'll work, Your Honor.
All right, great.
Thank you.
Got any other cases with us, or is that it?
That's it.
That's it, Your Honor.
All right, thanks.
Now, Your Honor, I see Anthony Hughes, and I don't see him on the docket, so I'm not quite sure what happened. If you can.
Anthony, who you got today?
We can't hear you. You're muted. Okay.
I've got Vincent Jesus Perez.
Okay. Do you have a cause number? Let me look it up and see if something has happened.
Yes, it's 650-889.
What, the last 3 numbers?
889.
8. Hold on. Let me go and look and see what I can find out.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to be honest. It was set for February 16th. There is no reset on that. So obviously that is my fault. And I would like to reset it for next week, Your Honor, if that's okay.
Okay with me, it was okay with Mr. Hughes.
Mr.
Let's
Hughes?
do it.
Okay. What I will do, Mr. Hughes, is I'm going to send the ADAs his cause number, and that way they can try to send you an offer as soon as they can. Okay?
Outstanding.
Thank you, and I apologize.
No problem.
Thanks, Anthony.
Mm-hmm. Take care.
Bye.
It's 309, and we have 330 cases. So we're
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Estrada is still on, and he is waiting for Mr. Ritchie. I don't know whether you want to release him and see what is going, and I can try to contact Mr. Ritchie.
Let me find them first. Got it. Mr. Estrada, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Have you been in contact with your attorney, Mr. Ritchie, before?
Well, I contacted them this morning and they said they were going to give me a call back, but they never did. When I called them, it was about 10, 11 o'clock, and they said they were going to reach out back to me, but he's never called.
Okay, that's the only time you've spoken to him that you're aware of?
Last week, I didn't talk to him last week. I talked to, I guess one of his pre-legal ladies was, I forgot her name. Can't remember her name though, but she was in here last week.
And did you hire Mr. Ritchie, or is he court appointed to you? How did you?
He's court appointed, Your Honor.
Okay.
But I know that he's been given an offer.
He said he has or has not been given an offer?
I believe, Alexis, you said you had given him an offer?
Correct. I emailed it today, Judge.
All right, Mr. Estrada, let's do this again next Tuesday at 2. And I hope your attorney can make that one. If your attorney can't make that one, I'm going to give you another attorney at that point. But at this point in time, he's probably pinned down in another hearing or something. So Thanks for your assistance and your patience. We'll see you next week at 2 o'clock. Same sign-in information that you used this week.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, appreciate it.
Bye.
Okay. Now, I do not know who the iPhone is.
Yeah, yes, good afternoon, ma'am. It's Jose Amal-Mosri.
Mamoshri. Okay, hold on. He is a defendant, Your Honor.
And who's his attorney?
Sir, do you know who your attorney is?
Yes, ma'am. Her name is Jeannie.
Oh, Jeannie Bloomster.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you spoken to her yet?
Yes, sir. I tried to get in contact with her as soon as she was assigned to me. I tried to leave her a couple of voicemails. All she said is, "I will be in contact with you soon." And then I tried to call her yesterday. She said that just call the court and they probably reset. And that was about it. I tried to get in touch with her today as well. Left multiple voicemails, but nothing.
Pat, assign Mr. El-Masri a new attorney, and we'll tell Jeannie that when she has time to represent our people, she can come back and we'll give her another one.
Yes, sir. And
Mr. El-Masri, we're going to assign you a new attorney that will show up and will help you out. How's that?
Yes, Your Honor. I appreciate you so much.
okay, thank you, sir.
Do it next week. See you 2 again, Pat.
Just next week. Don't give them times.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, I just have a question. So how I'm gonna be able to get that contact information?
I will give them your contact information. Do you have a phone number that you might give me, sir?
Yes, ma'am. It's gonna be 210
Uh-huh.
975
975
43
43
63.
63. Okay, they will get in contact with you. I
All right,
promise.
I appreciate you so much. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right, you guys have a good day. They have the excuse dismissed?
You betcha, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so
Right.
much.
Your Honor, can I talk to Mr. Maru again? I checked out, but I need to ask him a question.
Yes, sir.
On Mr. Limon, we talked last Friday. I didn't see any video on him, and you were going to see if 2 weeks if you could get it. It's Bear County Sheriff's.
BCSO.
Yep.
Okay. Do you have a cause number, sir, real quick?
Victor Limon, he's on today's docket. Just a second. Let me pull it up for you. Pat's probably got it faster than me, but I'll get it.
630645.
Thank you. Sorry for the inconvenience. All I got was a police report and a blood test.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I sent that request. I'll follow up on it right now.
Because we're set for next Tuesday, and you said you need about 2 weeks. That's why I was just checking to see if.
Yeah, no, and that was, thank you for doing that, because I need to send a follow up to him to see if we can get that taken care of.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, set for next Tuesday. Hope we got it. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Ed.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, Judge, on this Andrew Lideker that had not talked to her anything, you want me to reassign? That's that Loretta Hewitt. This is the second time that she has not shown up.
I haven't seen Loretta show up for 2 years.
Okay, so do I go ahead and reassign him someone else?
And then if Loretta does show up, give her 2 new cases.
Of course. Of course. Okay, because I'm just trying to sort out what we have left.
Everybody's trying to make sweetheart deals with Nick because they know Alexis is going to take over someday, and then that.
All my cases keep getting set for trial, so maybe Nick is nicer than me these days.
Okay, so we are missing Jesse Hernandez. Well, this is still the 3:30, so we went through them. Got a lot of things off docket already resolved. I mean, they started popping up at the last minute. From 12 to 2, attorneys were telling me, you know, I wish they'd do it a little sooner, but.
We need to do craft a brief letter that just says exactly what I said early on, that if they can waive arraignment by doing these things. 1, making sure they're in touch with their client and they have a current address and phone number. 2, receiving an offer from the DA, regardless whether they, accept or deny the offer. And 3, just let you know at the earliest possible time what it is they want to do.
I will put that on my invite when I tell everybody, and I'll set it pretty much like that, I promise. And you can look at what I'm saying.
What
before
did the dentist do to you today? Because Alexis and I are very concerned.
Can we get off YouTube?
Yes.